to my right side is actually called Rockland Bakery. They have a bakery in Rockland, and they just bought out this building on my right side. And every time I come around that corner, oh my God, I love the smell of that freshly baked bread. Makes you hungry. But yeah, that's what it is over there. They took over that building, they refurbished it and everything. And I can smell it now, to smell that bread. It's unbelievable. Sure does make you hungry, that's for sure. Stops like this one in particular, I've been coming here for years, a long time. I know the guy, I know the manager, the warehouse manager, and you get to know these people, you end up talking, having a conversation, they get to know you and your routine and what time you get here. But then when you go on vacation and nobody shows up till the afternoon, they're like, what the hell's going on? You know, where's Dan? You know what I mean? That's how well they get to know your routine. Because they notice when you're not there, when you're supposed to be there. Let me just pull over. I want to mark this off that I did it already. I don't want to go too far without marking it. Next one is, okay, Bud's Floral. Alright, let me do Bud's Flora. This next stop is all about flowers. They import and export flowers pretty much all over the world. So they're actually always busy, and you know, Mother's Day is coming up this weekend. Stop right there in front of me is that restaurant. If you remember, it's a pain in the ass to get behind, and if you don't time it right, like right now that guy's making a delivery, the beer deliveries, the food deliveries, they all take time. Me, 5 minutes, I'm out of there. But you know, you can't just say, you know, cut somebody off, you know, can you hurry up? You can't say stuff like that. So you gotta get there somewhat early before they start showing up, so you can go in there and just knock it right out, you know. Got a lot of stops back here, a lot of these factories, warehouses, whatever you want to call them. It's all actually IWS. This is the building we're going to now, this building on my left side. Usually there's a car parked in front of the container, but not today. This one you gotta watch because I got wires like right behind me, so you gotta stay forward so you don't catch them when you dump the can. That little ding that you just heard is is telling me, that little icon right there is telling me the truck just went into regen mode. They pack a lot of shit into this container. It's all light stuff, but they usually have a guy out here jumping on it to pack it down to try and fit more. Like I said, you know, it's all light stuff. It don't pack. It's flowers, plastic wrapping, cardboard, good mixture of everything, you know. Somebody asked me, do you have any container that you do not like to dump? Yeah, there is one, and it's the 1 yard containers. They suck. They're so small, they're on wheels, they move all over the place, and you really gotta hit it right. These big ones, they don't move. Stab it right away, pick it up, dump it, you're done. But I was talking to a friend of mine who works down south in South North Carolina. He said they don't have them small little containers like we have up here. The smallest they have is a 4 yarder. They don't have 2 yards or 3 yards or 1 yards. No, that's all he got. And he said when these drivers go to a corral down by him, if the corral gates are not open, they don't get out. They just keep going. So he said the gates have to be open when you know what day they're coming, so they can get in there and dump the garbage. Pretty lazy man's route, right? No getting out on that route. Maybe they do that because they actually throw a lot of stops on him. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how many stops they have down there on the day's route. Went in the wrong driveway. I picked him up yesterday. This is where I need to go. Some kind of contamination going on here in the soil. That's why all them 20 yarders are covered and sealed. So I don't know what it is, but the other day I couldn't get to these containers because they were blocked in by 20 yarder, but the guy was nice enough to move it for me. One thing about being on the route, you know, when you get to know the customer, you know, you have a relationship with them, meaning, you know, you always talk with each other, you know, they always look out for you, and they always know what time you're coming, you always know you do a good job, and to get to know your face and, you know, who you are, you know what I mean? Stop all the way down at the end on the right side. It's a 3-yard container. It's usually empty, but like I always say, no can left behind. If it's on the route, I gotta check it out. Got a 4-yarder, I got a 3-yarder here, but you never really see anybody over here. Really no idea what they do, and I've been coming here for years. I met the owner here one time. He came out, I didn't know who he was, and he asked me to move this container from over there. He said, just leave it at the load notch. I said, it's not going to be in your way. He said, no. And he said, it's on wheels. If it is, we'll just move it. He said, okay, no problem. That's done. Now we're gonna go to number 22. Can't see that tree. Yeah, so much for cleaning the mini packer today. I was looking forward to that too, get it all shined up, get it looking good for the show. But that's shot to shit. Well, now we gotta wait for next Saturday. Oh well. Like I said, you can't control the weather. Nothing you can do about it. It's gonna rain, it's gonna rain. Now, like last Saturday, watch, it's not gonna rain. That's the kind of stuff that pisses you off, you know?